Don't speed in. Oh, cuffing stuff. Oh. Well, good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and it's dark again. I'm on my way to work. It is 37 degrees. It's going to dip down just a few more degrees on my way to work, and then it's supposed to get up to, I think, 45 today. But yeah, yep. My work starts at 5:45. Now, I think I want to start a new series called Dark Rider. Yep, I like riding in the dark. Not so much when it's cold, but I mean, when it's dark, when you're out on the road and there's not a whole lot of other people, that's when you can really kind of clear your head. I like going out for views, I like seeing stuff, but when you're out like this, there's no distractions. You can kind of really get your head straight. So, yeah, even though it's cold, then again, my rides through Alabama and Georgia when it was 70, 75 degrees and dark, well, those were much better. Yeah, cold, I don't know. I can stand the cold, obviously. I've been through a lot of cold weather training. I rode a lot in the cold. It's just, I don't like it. But we're on our way to work today. It is 36 now, 36 and a half. It's supposed to dip down to 35 by 6 o'clock, which is about 30 minutes from now. One last little joke of Mother Nature to get colder as you ride somewhere, right before it warms up. It's been kind of a, not a tough winter, but just a plain winter. The last few weeks, it's actually gotten colder. We had, I guess about a month ago, we had our snow, and that was kind of brutal. Because again, for the South, when it snows here, nobody's ready for snow. It's a very horrible road conditions here because, you know, it snows maybe once or twice a year, and then the snow's on the ground for 3 or 4 days. So it's not worth spending millions of dollars to get plow equipment down here. But I am anxiously waiting for it to warm up. I do have a lot of stuff planned for this year. So of course I've got a meetup I'm trying to plan somewhere down on Arcabutler or down towards Tupelo. I also have a meetup and ride planned to do the trail from Nashville down to the lower depths of Mississippi, doing the Natchez Trace. So what I think what I'm actually going to do for that is go actually down to Natchez, Mississippi, stay the night down there. There are a lot of hotels down there. It's a pretty nice little, I guess, a resort town. I don't know. It's a little busy little town. It's pretty. And it's got hotels. So I'm planning on going down there, staying the night, taking a group maybe, and then riding up and taking an entire day to ride from morning to in the evening, maybe stopping in Nashville. Don't know if I'll ride back from Nashville that night or stay overnight in Nashville. So it would probably be a ride down Friday night, ride up Saturday, stay over Saturday night in Nashville or around the area, and then come home Sunday. Sound like a plan. And then I've also got some other things planned. Obviously in August I have Little Sturgis planned. Little Sturgis, Mississippi happens the third weekend of August. I'll warn you in advance, if you do decide to go, it's fun, but it's also going to be very, very hot. Last year, Jake from State Farm went with me, and it was miserable. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it was also awesome. They had big bands, they had food setups, they had the tent area set up, they had showers set up. It was a good time. At one time they said they had 20,000-30,000 people would show up for this, and now they're down like I think around 5,000. And I've become friends with the mayor. We're gonna make that better. We're gonna get those numbers up, because they had good rides. It rained on the rides, obviously, because it was hot. That was kind of a blessing, I'll be honest with you. I didn't get to do that ride, but I had rode the day before and it rained all the way there. Rained right until I got there and got my tent up, and like right after I got my tent up, the rain stopped. But it was raining like 80 degrees. So it wasn't that bad until the rain stopped, and then it was humid. But let's see what else I got. Also got a ride planned down to Tupelo to go to the Queen's Reward Meadery. They have a meadery down there that has meadery sampling, a charcuterie. They've got a mead sampling. They've got some meat boards, some meat. I don't know what you call them, but they're like a little bread that has like meat sauces on it and some dessert sausage. It's almost like the Melba toast things you get in Italian restaurants, except it's not. Did I explain that well? Probably not. It's actually warming up. It's 37 now. Deceptive weather, man. It's like a heat wave already. Okay, maybe I'm on the other side of the cold front. If I haven't ever mentioned it, one thing that's really great about this motorcycle is it has heated grips. It has a heated seat too, but you're not going to feel it, on a 30-minute ride to work through all of your winter gear. Your winter pants. Thought I had another trip planned. Where was it? I am going to try to go up to Vermont, maybe either later summer, earlier fall. I don't want to go to Vermont anywhere near late fall or winter. I have a friend who lives up there, and yeah, she gets shots out riding in the snow and stuff. But that's well, we all know how it goes when I try to ride in ice and snow, so let's not go there. And then probably I'll take a trip out to, not ride out to, but try to go see Steve from Indy Ridge sometime this year, and maybe borrow a bike when I get there. Matt Laylaw's isn't far from there, so maybe I'll rent a bike while I'm out there with him and do some ride. We always say we're going to do ride, but last time I went down there, well, it was business. We got to go down for a vendor meet, trade meet. Anyway, we went down, showed off our boots, had a good time. And anytime you're around a whole bunch of motorcycles, it's fun whether you get to ride or not. It's always funner when you get to ride. But even just being around the bikes, talking gear, is a lot of fun. For me, anyway. Sometimes you just gotta take it where you can get it, right? Get it any way you can. I'm getting the icing warning on my dashboard. I had actually planned to ride the Harley this week, and then all of a sudden the weather turned around. Stupid ground squirrel saw a shadow, and I'm not a big believer in the ground squirrel thing because it doesn't play out a whole lot, but you can always bet right after February 2nd it gets a little colder. It's not going to be the coldest. Usually we get our coldest the last couple weeks of January, and that's usually when it snows. The first week of January, usually here, is when it gets stupid cold. but then it usually snows the very next week. So hopefully this week and next week will be the coldest, or well, I don't want it to be the coldest, but I do want it to be the last week of cold, because I do want to get the Harley out. I got a new battery in her, got some new highway pegs on her, and she wants to get out and ride, and I want to get out and ride her. Damn it. We can wish, can't we? All right, this is the free weather part here. So this will be the coldest, windy part of the trip. Not only do you go faster here, you're up in the air and catching all the wind. Don't you do it, dummy, big dummy. She did it. Glad she decided not to take me with her. Not sure why people do that. If you didn't see that, she got off into the turning lane, decided at the last minute she didn't want to turn, so it was gonna weir back into me. Shame on you. Make your damn mind up. Yeah, pro tip, if you do get in the wrong lane and you run out of room, instead of trying to kill your fellow man and yourself, just go ahead and go that way. Turn around. The most it can put you a few minutes behind. And sometimes getting a few minutes behind is better than killing your fellow man or yourself. So just don't do it. Alright, well, I've babbled enough for today. I'm on the way to work. It's a little colder. It's back down to 36 now. And I guess I'm going to go to work. Damn it. Well, bright side of that is I get to go where it's warm. It's warm inside. I've been in a nice place now. I don't have to go out inside and work in the cold anymore, or in the snow and ice and mud. And so that's one positive. You can always get positive out of everything. Yes, I have to go to work every day, but I get to make money to feed my family, keep the dog and cat fed, and I get to have nice toys like this. So I guess it ain't all bad. Alright, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Hope I didn't bore you too much today. And I'll see you in the next video. I do have a couple things planned for the bike. Actually, I got two things planned for this bike. I have to do an oil change on it, and I have to do a front tire change. I did offer to change someone else's tire on their bike. I think it's a GSX. And I've never changed tires on a GSX before, so why not? Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a lot warmer when I make the next video, or at least be sunny. And I hope to see you on the road. Peace out. Well, if this ain't a surprise, you thought you were rid of me for today. Guess what? Alright, so the pillion calls me today, says, knock knock, who's there? And she said, I got COVID. I said, I got COVID, who? Oh, okay. So, I mean, you know, normal winter procedure with me is it gets cold, I feel crappy, and I feel crappy till it's not cold anymore. So whether I'm got the flu 3 times when I've had COVID, or when I have nothing and I'm just don't want to go out in the cold, I pretty much feel the same. Now, there was that one time I got COVID that the Omicron, I was sick for almost 3 weeks, got down to about 170 pounds, and for me that's some lightweight shit right there. And that was the only time though that I've actually felt sick. Otherwise, all through winter, the whole time it's cold, I feel like crap. So this isn't new for me. Maybe sick, may not be sick, I'm not sure. But I gotta leave work and go get tested. So it's like 12:30. So I pretty much already put in 6.5 hours for the day. Son of a bitch, I didn't punch out again. Well, have to fix that later. Either way, so I'm on my way to the doctor. And oh, maybe that means I'll get to edit. So if it went the time I had Omicron, my wife was feeling sick. I would just feel like I had a sinus infection. Went to the doctor, felt fine. They're like, "Yep, you've got COVID." And I was like, "Oh, that's nice. Let me go home, I guess." And I felt okay. Obviously, I didn't feel fine because, you know, I thought I had a sinus infection. But as soon as I got home, I crashed. I slept for like 4 hours, and then I woke up, and then I really was sick. I was trashed. So that could very well happen this time. God, I hope not. I, above all people, like all men, I think, I just hate being sick. Being sick is for the friggin' birds, man. All right, while it's there, it's kind of funny. For the last week, I've been thinking maybe I'm going through dementia. I can't remember things. My head hurts. Forgetting to do things. And I am vaguely remembering now, last time I had COVID, a real good version of COVID, that's what I was doing. I had watched some TV shows and went through a whole series of a show and didn't even remember what happened. So, yeah, I'm really hoping not, but it's starting to look like it. On the bright side, Walgreens, if you're a veteran like I am, you can get free flu and COVID checks. So I'm not big on free stuff just because I was in the military, but for something like this, oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, no problem. All right, and now I'm feeling out of breath. Cool. Okay, I will talk to you guys when I get home. Bye.